You think that's a possibility where Ernest can play the middle and you could play the outside if that were the case?
Yeah, if that were the case, that definitely would be something that we could do. I'd probably, yeah, he'd play Mike and I'd play Dime, but, I think if we were both on the field at the same time, it'd be pretty cool too. Just, like I said, knowing that you're playing next to a guy that you can trust and you know that that person knows what they're doing or what they're supposed to do, it makes things a lot easier.
On the Ernest and Sherrod and Eldridge during spring practices when you were sitting out?
I saw those guys come together and they came together and played. Like, they played their game. All of those guys can ball, and that's not even something that I question. They put in a lot of work this offseason on film, weight room. They've seen a lot of games, and I'm sure that they're very proud of their progress as well. But just seeing those guys, it makes me more excited knowing that that I get to play with those guys.
With Ernest, what traits, what characteristics from his game could really make a difference this coming season?
He's a really smart guy. He watches a lot of film too. He's pretty big. He's got some heavy hands. I'm looking forward to just watching him make plays. Like, he's a guy he'll fly around and make some stuff happen too. And just going into this year for him, I know that he's excited to really get on the field and play a lot more.
What do you want them to remember most about you and the type of player you were?
The work not even the work, the amount of love and passion and sacrifice that I put in to the game and to this team, and just knowing that at the end of the day, like, my goal was to help this program go up back to where it needs to be and where it should be. And that's all I want. I just want people to know that I came here to work, and I want to leave it better than how it was when I got here. I need to up my consistency levels. Coming into my senior year and looking back at all of the things that I had to learn and all the things that you learn from experience of playing. Like, I feel like this would be a much better year, but that was really the biggest thing, just consistency and understanding what the other team was trying to do, so I could make more plays and finish plays.
What does that do for you guys to kind of provide motivation?
It motivates us because we don't want to be in that position. And, guys know, like, we all know that we're better than what we put out. The things that happened weren't necessarily what we wanted to happen, but that's the game, adversity, and how you bounce back from that. And looking at the film from last year, guys understand and they see, like, what we can improve on and what needs to be improved on, so we can have a better season. People are buying in for that. Most of the funny moments are when he's spazzing, but it's not on you. So, like, if you see someone else,
could you describe one of those?
There's a lot of yelling and spit, and he's just red and he's just really mad.
The vein?
The vein, yeah. And then after that, he'll stare at you too. I'm pretty sure y'all have heard about the stare, but that stare is iconic. But there's always something, like, he says something and it's always like something really sly, but he'll sneak something in and make you laugh, but there's always something going on.
Have you ever been on the other end of that stare?
Not the stare. I've been yelled at. I got yelled at my freshman year, but I think the stare is another level.
What is kind of the feeling and mission coming off of last season? And do you feel like that you may be in a little bit of a good spot, having all that room for improvement?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that we had to improve on was just execution. And that's on, in all phases and all fronts. Guys just, there were a couple of times where we all had, like, mental lapses and things like that. And just understanding how our defense works and the guys that we have on there. Like, execution will help us win those big games that we haven't been winning. And just understanding, like, against those good teams, Georgia and those guys and whoever, you can't allow them to, keep making things happen and you don't stop them because they're too good for you to come from behind necessarily and beat them.